to be filming a tutorial on how to get glowy skin. So it's a little bit different to the videos that I usually do. It's a little bit more simple, but I really hope you guys enjoy it. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you do that. The little subscribe button will be down below if you're on a mobile or on your computer. And yes, let's just get straight on into the video. So I just tied my hair back so it's out of the way. And I'm first off going to start off with primer. I'm just using the Nivea Men Sensitive Post-Shave Balm as my primer. And I know a lot of people don't like the scent of this, but I actually really like it. And yeah, I'm just going to be using that as my primer for today. The thing I love about this product is it is a men's post-shave balm, so it's kind of cooling. So it's really nice and cooling on your skin, which I really like. Especially in the summertime, it's really hot. It's just really nice to put this on to like freshen your face up, but also keep your makeup lasting long. Now moving on to foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. This is in the shade Golden Ivory. And I'm using this foundation because it does have a little bit of a glowy type of finish to it. It does have like gold shimmer if you kind of look at it. You can use a matte foundation if you want. If you do have oily skin but you're going for a glowy look, I do recommend using a matte finish foundation because you can always make your skin look glowy with highlighters afterwards. Whereas if you have oily skin and you go to using a dewy finish foundation and then highlighters on top, by the end of the day your face can seem to look a little bit oily. I naturally have quite oily skin, but it's winter here in Australia at the moment, so my skin is quite dry, so I can get away with using a foundation that does have a little bit of a dewy finish because my skin doesn't really look oily by the end of the day because my skin is quite dry. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the foundation using a flat foundation brush. I want to know what some of your guys' favourite foundations are. I really want to try out some new ones. I just bought a new foundation the other day, but I don't know, I'm just really interested in trying out some different brands and things like that. So if you guys have any foundations that you absolutely love, please let me know in the comments because I would really love to try it out. So that is the foundation, and if you are wondering why my eyes look different colour to my face, it's because I do have eyeshadow on them. I just did that off camera before I did my foundation and anything. Now moving on to concealer, I'm just going in with the Natio Natural Cover Concealer, and this is in the shade, or the Skin Tone 2. I'm not sure why, but Skin Tone 2 is the lightest one and Skin Tone 1 is the darkest one, but that's how it works. This is a really good concealer. I think I've talked about this before on my channel. So I'm just going to be applying that underneath my eyes and a little bit on my nose and the blemishes that I would like to cover up a little bit more. I'm just going to use my finger to blend that all out. Oh, I love this concealer so much. It's really smooth. Now I'm going in with the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and I'm not going to bake underneath my eyes since it is a dewy finish. I don't want to have really matte areas on my face. So I'm just going to be taking my fluffy powder brush and just setting my whole face, not really baking or anything, but am making sure that I set well underneath my eyes. Now I'm just going to quickly do a little bit of contouring, and I'm using the Nars bronzer, and it's in the shade Laguna. Pretty much everyone knows what this looks like, but if you don't, there it is. And I'm just taking my angled brush to contour. If you really wanted to, and if you're not into contouring, you can just use a bronzer to bronze up your skin and get a little bit of bronzer that has shimmer in it, so that will make your skin look even more glowy. I'm just going to bronze up my skin a little bit on my temple area as well, just a tiny little bit, just to give me a little bit more colour. Now moving on to blush. I love this blush so much. I've talked about it before, I'm talking about it again. This is the Napoleon Perdis Cheek to Chic Duo in number 3, and I am just going to be using that beautiful corally type of shade there. It is so stunning and glowy. It looks absolutely gorgeous on your skin. So I'm just going to be applying that to my cheeks just to give a little bit of colour and also just add a little bit of glow. I think I just applied way too much in one section. Now moving on to the super exciting part, we are going to be glowing up the skin, make us look like a chandelier. So I'm using Benefit High Beam first. This is just a little mini one that I got in a set, and I'm just going to be applying that to my cheekbones and a little bit on my nose and also above my eyebrow. And then I'm going to add a little bit more highlight of a different product afterwards. So I'm just applying this to my cheekbones in like a little stripe type of thing. There we go. And then I'm going to put a little bit on here, there, and a little bit on my nose, and a tiny little bit on my chin. I don't like to put too much highlight on my chin because throughout the day it can look a little bit oily and looks like you haven't cleaned your face in about 4 years. I'm just going to blend it in with my finger. If you're not super into highlight and you don't like super glowy skin, you can just do this step and leave it. But, you know, I'm going to go a little bit more out there and highlight it up even more. So now to make it even more intense, I'm going in with Mary Luminizer from the Balm. So many people use this product. It's because it is such a glowy, beautiful pearl shade. It is so gorgeous. It looks like an angel in a pan. So I'm just taking this little fluffy type of a brush and just making my highlight even more intense. You want to focus it on the high points of your face, so when you're in the light, it looks like the sun is glowing on you. Just a little dust on my chin, a little bit on my nose. And I'm just going to apply a little bit in the little groove of your nose. I'm then just going to take a little bit on my finger and apply a little bit underneath my eyebrow, so just on my brow bone. Now I'm just going to apply a tiny bit of lip gloss because my lips feel a little bit bare, This is just the Maybelline Colour Show lip gloss. I'm not sure what the exact shade of it is, but as you can see, it's just a very pretty light pink, shimmery, glossy colour. So that is it for this very glowy makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm obsessed with the highlight. Maybelline Manizer is amazing. But yes, as I said at the end of the video, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did. And with all that being said, I will see you all in my next video. Bye!